welcome to Mountain. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, so this is Jason from Mountain State Overland, and we decided we wanted to kind of take a look at his truck because he's had a lot of our gear for a long time, 4, 5, 6 years, whatever. Kind of had some of the original pieces that he's had, one in the woods a lot over the last 5 or 6 years, sort of adventure travel stuff and all that fun, and stuff that he's using day in and day out. So this stuff has got a lot of road time on it. Stuff that just never leaves the truck and kind of hangs out in there, or is kind of put to use day in and day out as a daily driver and when he goes out. So we wanted to kind of take a look at the truck and see what it all looked like.
Like Matt said, we're in daily driver mode, which is pretty much a built truck minus a camper right now. The camper's parked in a garage. On the front of the truck, we've got, our bull bar. This is an ARB Summit Series bull bar, lights. We've got the winch. Like I said, this thing lives and breathes adventure on our daily commute every single day, and it's ready to go when we guide our trips. We're running Cooper tires. We've run Cooper tires for a few years now. I'm really happy with that, and especially the ST Max are a great tire. I've got 35,000 miles on these tires already, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of life left on them. These are Hutchinson Rock Monster wheels here, beadlock, dual beadlocked wheels, and then for the suspension platform, that's ARB Old Man Emu BP51s. These are ARB side rails that integrate in with the bumper. It's withstood quite a bit of abuse in New Brunswick and some of the places that we've been this year. So let's take a look inside. Up top, we've got visor panels on either side. We have an inReach. This is an ARB Lynx that controls our airbags, tilt control, lockers, which I don't have ARB lockers on here. We've just got the electric locker. But because this truck is on bigger tires and re-geared, we use this for monitoring our speed too. All of our navigation is hooked up via Bluetooth to an iPad mini. But for storage in here, speaking to Blue Ridge Overland gear and our packs and pouches and panels, we have a taco tray, right? So winch remote. I actually keep some change back here. Here's some USB cables and such. I basically open this up every day to get to something. Down on the driver and the passenger side, we've got just a standard Velcro pouch. We had this in our last Tacoma. Gabby's got it in his 4Runner as well. But this gives some nice storage space for, the passenger when we're on these long trips. I have accumulated a little human here. Catcher is a big part of our family adventures, and he can actually speak to the outfitted car seat that we have over there. But yeah, so on the back of the truck here where we're at right now, this is a double cab Tacoma, 4-door Tacoma. These are the seat back panels from Blue Ridge Overland gear. We had Matt and team do a custom run on these gray seat back panels, and we're pretty happy with them. But we have the headrest panels on here too, and we typically put battery pouches, the small pouches from Blue Ridge Overland gear, we stick those on there. But during daily commuting, I just rip this stuff off and put it in my camper and leave my camper ready, so when it's time to go, we're there, and we just got to set up a little bit. Yeah, all of my box end open end wrenches are in here, and then some of my larger sockets. What's really cool about this is I've taken all of the tools out of my tool chest in my shop, and I never put them back. They live in this bag. This bag lives in my truck. So moving on from the tool roll is the air tool bag. So we have a compressor under the hood, and we'll show you that a little bit later. But these are my pieces that I keep on board at all times, right? So we've got a deflator and a stink bug, and we've got an inflator too. These two pieces manage my tire pressure. On the back here, we have an ARB Summit rear bumper, and it actually utilizes the factory tow hitch because that is the strongest point on the rear of your vehicle for recovery. It's a structured bar that's connected straight to the frame, and it's provided all the clearance we need for anything that we've done this year. All right, so let's look under the hood. Pretty clean. I like to try to keep the truck clean underneath, and we're not raw dogging it every time we go through a mud hole, so it makes it easy to work on when you need to. But under the hood, We've got the dual compressor from ARB. Makes it really easy and very powerful to do everything we need. Again, we have airbags on this truck. Being able to keep the airbags at the desired pressure all the time is key to have a good compressor on there. So,
what mounting plate is that?
So that's a sleeve mounting bracket for an ARB dual compressor.
Nice. It's really a clean piece, that's why I was curious.
Yeah, it installed pretty nice.
Yeah.
This is a Genesis off-road Tacoma dual battery tray and system here. This is a pretty clean system. It puts all the batteries into one spot over here. So there's a little bit extra weight over here, but the batteries are where they need to be. So you don't got to run cable all the way around. And we have a power tray back here with our fuse panel. And then we have a breaker here for the camper as well. So instead of replacing a fuse, when I blow a fuse, I just trip the breaker, which is pretty nice, especially when you're on the road and you can't find those breakers or those fuses that you can only buy on Amazon.
Fuses,
yeah, it's a wrap. I mean, this truck has got a lot of life left to it, and the first year we've got 40,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Traveling around. A lot of time in the woods, a lot of time going back and forth, a lot of time picking up kids from daycare.
Yeah, nice build. Really, the neat thing is this is in the woods a lot, and it's a daily driver, which I think I appreciate in a vehicle. You know, something that you actually get. You know, like I said, you're going to daycare and you're doing all the other fun stuff with it, and you'll be able to put it in the woods a lot.